Jan de Koning has highlighted a worrying trend for the Springboks ahead of the second test against the All Blacks, warning that New Zealand's ability to finish matches strongly could become a major problem for South Africa in Cape Town. The All Blacks have won all 5 matches on their rugby's greatest rivalry tour, defeating the Stormers, Sharks, Bulls, Springboks and Lions. More concerning for the South Africans, however, is how often New Zealand have taken control late in matches. South African teams traditionally pride themselves on squeezing the life out of opponents and finishing strongly. On this tour, the opposite has happened. The All Blacks have repeatedly remained composed under pressure before producing devastating late bursts. The Stormers appeared to be firmly in the contest at 14-14 after an hour, only for New Zealand to score 3 tries between the 67th and 76th minutes. The Sharks were comfortably beaten, while the Bulls also suffered a late collapse despite showing resistance earlier in the second half. At Ellis Park, the Springboks controlled large periods of the opening test. They led 10-5 after 20 minutes and 13-12 at halftime before trailing 16-19 after an hour. Yet once New Zealand sensed an opportunity, they struck decisively, scoring 2 crucial tries around 2 Bok yellow cards to secure a 33-16 victory. The Lions provided perhaps the clearest warning. Leading 35-17 after 50 minutes, they looked on course for a remarkable upset. Instead, the All Blacks produced 4 tries in the closing stages to preserve their unbeaten tour record. That ability to stay calm when under pressure before suddenly accelerating is becoming a defining characteristic of Dave Rennie's team. The concern for Rassie Erasmus is that South Africa have often built their recent success around exactly the same qualities. The Boks have traditionally been the side that grows stronger as matches become tighter and more physical. Against New Zealand, however, they were the team that lost concentration when the pressure increased. Jan de Koning believes this is now something South Africa must address urgently. The Boks cannot afford to drop their heads, become distracted by refereeing decisions or allow frustration to affect their decision-making. The All Blacks have shown that they can remain patient for long periods before attacking ruthlessly when an opponent loses focus. With Siya Kolisi expected to lead South Africa in Cape Town, the Boks must rediscover their composure and ensure they remain switched on for the full 80 minutes. The first test exposed a weakness South Africa will not be able to ignore. If the Boks dominate possession and territory but fail to convert that pressure, New Zealand have already demonstrated that they are capable of turning a close contest into a decisive victory in the final quarter. For Erasmus and his players, the message is clear: the last 20 minutes may decide the series.